Welcome to the community of learned women and men. The 168th commencement exercises of Westfield State College are now in session. Please turn off all cell phones, and please remain standing and join the Westfield State College Wind Symphony and Jennifer Stevenson of the class of 2007 in the singing of our national anthem.
President for Academic Affairs. Please be seated. To my left is the location of our program signer, and to my right is the wheelchair seating. I also want to let you know that this program is being broadcast live in the Ely Campus Center and Endeavor Auditorium. Bringing us greetings this morning is Interim President of Westfield State College, Mr. Barry Maloney.
Good morning. Graduates, faculty, staff, students of the classes of 2007, friends, and distinguished guests. It's my great honor and privilege as interim president to convene the 2007 graduation exercises in the 168th year of Westfield State College. In other words, welcome to the Big Ten. First, I would like to welcome the distinguished members of the Westfield State College Board of Trustees. We are grateful for their willingness to give of their time, expertise, and leadership on behalf of public higher education. May I introduce the trustees. Patty Andrus, Vice President, Savings Bank Institute and Trust. William Chase, President and owner, High Tech Window and Siding. Bruce Jackson, class of 2009 and student trustee. Carol Katz, CEO, the Loomis Communities. Pablo Narati, President and CEO, Transcon Technologies Incorporated. Elizabeth Scheibel, Northwestern District Attorney. Don Carignan-Thomas, CFO, Instrument Technology Incorporated. Mr. Jack Flynn, Chief Administrative Officer for the Massachusetts State Police. Robert McGovern, Neighbor to Neighbor of America, Inc. And our board chair, Mr. Thomas Foley, member of the Governor's Council and former Superintendent of the Massachusetts State Police. Welcome and thank you for your stewardship. And now, a very special welcome to the family and friends of our graduates. We're so glad that you're able to join us for this joyful occasion, the highlight of our academic year. It is our opportunity to thank you for having loaned us your children and grandchildren, wives, husbands, and close companions. And in so many cases, these graduating students could not have gotten to this point without your help. They needed your guidance, in some cases, your willingness to let them go. We know you are special because you stand behind this very special group of graduates, the class of 2007. Now this being, you can cheer, yes, you can cheer, thank you. Now this being New England, we have to be ready for any kind of spring weather for our commencement ceremonies. Therefore, for you, our 5,000 very special guests, we've arranged this 36,000 square foot tent each year. I'm told that that's as big as a big, wide, world-class market. I must pause for just a second. I had a chance to meet the family of one of our graduates last night, and they came in from Miami, and they were all wearing parkas with not smiles painted on their faces. Tents have different associations for many of us, from the discomfort of scouting overnights, complete with rain and skunks, to the mystery of nomads in the distant deserts. For you, members of the class of 2007, this commencement tent encompasses all of those associations. In a way, it's a symbol of your time here at Westfield State College. The tent is a symbol of a shelter that temporary shelter that Westfield State gave you, very conscious of its temporary nature. This tent is also a symbol of the circus that is campus life, as I know from my days as a resident hall director in the senior apartments. And in accord with the Westfield State motto, explore, experience, excel, this tent reminds us of adventure. Graduates, you've taken the adventure of higher education. You've been like those explorers who pitched their tent in unfamiliar territory simply for the sake of discovery. For some of you, our master's degree candidates, this journey of discovery has taken 2 years. It may have seemed like a decade, but yes, it was just 2 years ago that you enrolled. And for some of our graduates, it's taken even longer than that. And I'll just mention one of them. James Jackson has been a student at Westfield State College for just 4 years, but he's been taking college courses for a very long time. He started at Springfield Technical Community College in 1992. He then suffered from a debilitating stroke, but that didn't get him down. He's here to get his bachelor's degree 15 years later. Congratulations, James. You represent the determination of each of our graduates. You and the other students like you show us how it's never too late to learn. As businessman Roger Babson said, keep in mind that neither success nor failure is ever final. As a temporary president who has moved in and out of the office very often, I can vouch for that. Graduates, you certainly succeeded here at Westfield State College. But however long your journey of discovery here has been, my wish for you is that it will continue. When this tent comes down, may your journey of discovery go on. Consider one of your fellow explorers, archaeologist and anthropologist Mary Leakey. Mary was not only a pioneering woman, but also groundbreaking in her field. Way back in the 1930s, Mary Leakey was pitching her tent across Africa. She made some incredible discoveries. The first skull of a fossil ape ever to be found. A 2-million-year-old fossilized human skull. Mary Leakey said, "I'd rather be in a tent than in a house." That simple statement conveys her commitment to the perpetual journey of discovery. And in fact, Mary Leakey made what some consider her greatest discoveries when she was 65, and she did not retire from her field work until she was 70. For some of you, 70 may seem like a long way away, but I hope, class of 2007, that you persist in your journey of discovery that brought you to Westfield State College. Persist in the journey of discovery that is college education. Each one of you has the capacity to keep exploring, keep thinking, making discoveries, keep pitching your own individual tent in territory that's new to you. Sadly, there are a few members of our college community who could not join us under the tent today, but they are here in spirit, and we shelter them in our hearts and minds. I would like to pause a moment in the midst of our celebration to honor the memory of all those who Westfield State College lost during this academic year. We respectfully remember Ronald L. Applebaum, former president of Westfield State College. Faculty members, Kenneth Bowser, professor of criminal justice, and Celeste Lohman, professor of English. and staff and administrators, William Crean, Ronald Girton, and Joseph Alexak. The college community also honors the memory of students that we've lost this year: Christine Burns, Jordana Cassidy, Allison Graham, Colleen Harrigan, and Shanna Litterist. Please join with me in recalling these cherished former members of our college community with a moment of silence. Thank you. Now please join with me in celebrating the essence of Westfield State College journey. Let us celebrate that special combination of teaching and learning, energy and enthusiasm, discipline and discovery, openness and opportunity, caring and community that the Westfield State College journey offers. The class of 2007 certainly demonstrates that great spirit. I'm especially proud of the commitment of the class of 2007 to service learning, which is at the heart of the Westfield State College mission. Let me give you a few examples. This class worked with the Westfield Children's Museum for 3 years, contributing their time to renovations, day-to-day operations, and fundraising. Fundraising involved participating in what's called the Penguin Plunge, which calls for jumping into a lake in January. I actually, when I wrote this speech, thought that college students were smart. As a class, they also organized a team for a Boston Walk for Hunger, brought Christmas to disadvantaged families in the Westfield area, and sent care packages to our soldiers. These kinds of activities would not be possible without the inspiration of our students' faculty mentors. The 348 faculty and librarians at Westfield State College are dynamic and distinguished educators. During this academic year, these outstanding individuals have directed plays, produced a game show, turned women prisoners into writers, helped teachers in New Orleans, ran a symposium on global warming, brought African musicians to a campus, organized a feminist fair, sold pottery in galleries, joined a Governor Patrick's Anti-Crime Council, performed great jazz, and organized student honor societies. They have published works on hyperactive disorders, cognition, and youth gangs. And this is just a sampling of our faculty's scholarship and professional activities. Our students already know what a great job they do in the classroom. Faculty, please stand. Thank you. The audience stole my next line, so please appreciate the applause. The dedication of our faculty is matched by our staff and administrators. I thank you for your understanding and support during times of transition in the administration. I thank you most especially for your service to students. The work of the faculty and staff, the achievements of our students, and of course, a terrific alumni like my wife, convince me anew every day that Westfield State College is an exceptional place to grow and launch a life. Westfield State College is a great place. The class of 2007 is a great class. You have earned this moment. We are very, very proud of you to present you with your diplomas. But look at your friends' faces. Consider all you have learned here. I think you know the reward is not the diploma. As the Tao says, the journey is the reward. Wherever your journey leads you, whatever the future may hold you, whether you're in a mansion, a house, or a humble tent, remember that as our alumni, you will always have a place here at Westfield State College. Welcome, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2007.
Representing the Westfield State College Alumni Association is Laura Collins Maloney, class of 1992.
Good morning. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I'm just so pleased to offer my congratulations to all of you this morning. While this ceremony marks the end of your education here at Westfield State, it certainly does not mark the end of your relationship with the college. 15 years ago, when I sat on this stage, I could never have imagined what an influence Westfield State would still have on my life this many years later. Much of my connection to Westfield State is not that unexpected. I worked here for several years after graduation, This is where I met all of my best friends, my wonderful husband. My children participate in College for Kids, women's basketball camps, labs for movement science students. But what's been really exciting has been the so many surprising ways that Westfield State College has been a continued part of my life. Years ago, I was on a business trip in Miami when I got information about a family emergency. I dashed to the airport, desperate to get an earlier flight home. The airline clerk graciously explained that it was not very likely, but she would try. As she was clicking away at her computer, she noticed my address and asked me if I knew Westfield State College. When I replied that I was in fact a graduate, she perked up and told me that Lammers Hall was named after her great aunt. We had a wonderful conversation about Professor Lammers, and I had an aisle seat on the very next flight back to Hartford. See? Just this past fall, Barry and I nervously considered sending our daughter Liv to preschool. I know all the moms and dads in the audience know the worry that I was feeling. When her teacher came to our house to visit us, I could not be more at ease. Her name is Amy Blair, and she is absolutely everything a preschooler's parent could dream of. And although I thought we had hit the jackpot, I still had to grill her a little bit. So I asked her about her education and training, but I should have known the answer. Westfield State College, class of '92. Liv and her friends have had such a wonderful first school experience thanks to this amazing educator. And we look forward with very little anxiety to sending our son to preschool in the fall. I hope you'll do your part to continue your relationship with the college by keeping in touch with your roommates, your friends, your professors. Certainly, we hope you'll keep in touch with the alumni office and take advantages of the services offered by the association and by Career Services. We look forward to your returning to campus to talk about your career experiences, to be a guest lecturer, and to participate in Mentor Day. And we certainly hope to see you in October for homecoming. But even more importantly, I hope you continue to talk about your time at Westfield State College. With over 25,000 alumni living and working worldwide, there are bonds to be made in the most surprisingly unexpected ways. And I hope you look forward to these associations and that someday you'll return to share your stories with us. Congratulations.
Thank you, Laura. Representing the faculty is Professor Jack Shea, Associate Professor of English and Chair of the All-College Committee.
Good morning. President Maloney, trustees, honored guests, fellow faculty and librarians, and parents and students of the class of 2007. It is my distinct honor and privilege to bring you greetings, congratulations, and best wishes from the faculty and librarians of Westfield State College. This is indeed a time of celebration. You, the class of 2007, have labored long and hard to earn the degrees that we confer upon you today. This is also a time for sober reflection and contemplation. Reflection upon the journey you have just completed here at this college, and contemplation about the journey you are about to embark upon. I am a theater artist. Drama is about the journey of the hero. It is a journey of transformation and enlightenment. For at the end of his journey, the hero's ignorance is transformed into knowledge. This has been your journey here at Westfield State. This is the journey of your life. Education humbles us, for if nothing else, learning reveals to us how much more there is to know, how ignorant about life, about the world, and about ourselves we remain. So your journey of enlightenment must continue. Knowledge will come to you through continued education, but it will also come to you through struggle, through suffering, and through sacrifice. You will come to know more about what it is to be human what it is to be a citizen of this world, what it is to be a part of something far greater than yourself. You have been raised in a culture preoccupied with the self, but you have come of age. The world is going to change even more dramatically in your lifetime. It may become unrecognizable to my generation. The only question is, how will it change? You, collectively, have a voice and a power to determine the change to come. In his drama, All My Sons, a play about war profiteering, Arthur Miller says, "There is a universe of people outside, and you're responsible to it." He is telling us that our responsibility to others does not stop at our property lines, that our responsibility goes beyond our own family and friends, beyond our own private interests and selfish desires. Focus your life beyond your own narrow boundaries. Focus on those concerns greater than yourself. It is along that journey that you will find the deepest fulfillment and the greatest satisfaction. And at the end of your journey, perhaps you will be able to say to yourself what we all hope to be said of us: my life has been significant. Your class knows all too well how unexpectedly short this life can be. And there is still so very much to learn, still so very much to accomplish in your life's journey. So begin. Begin now. Commence. Work to transform and to better this world, and in so doing, transform and better yourself. Engage the fight. Be courageous. Be bold. Be significant. The hour is late, and your time is now. Thank you for all that you've given us, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Jack. Bringing greetings on behalf of the Commonwealth is our state representative and class of 1989 alumnus of the college, Donald F. Humison, Jr.
Thank you, Dr. Rasul, President Maloney, trustees, faculty, staff, and librarians, administrators, distinguished members of the Platform Party, parents, grandparents, friends, family, and especially students of the Westfield State College class of 2007, good morning and congratulations. My name is Don Humison, and I am a proud member of the Westfield State College class of 1989. And now that I have a blinking Westfield State College alum pin, everybody is going to know that. But soon you'll have them too. You know, it's an honor to be back among you today in this big tent on this day when we are bathed in liquid sunshine. Yeah, think about it that way. It's great to be here among all of the faculty and staff and people who have done so much over the years to make sure that you students have had an excellent time as well as a good learning experience at Westfield State. The energy, the enthusiasm is palpable. Today I want to bring greetings on behalf of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the House and the Senate, my colleagues in government, the Mayor of the City of Westfield, Rick Sullivan, and my friend Senator Mike Knappich, who weren't able to be here today. They too offer their congratulations on this special day. But specifically, I want to offer the greetings of 4 of my colleagues who serve with me in the House of Representatives. And I'm pleased to say this day that Westfield State College has 5 members of our alumni who serve as elected officials in the House. So on behalf of my colleagues, I bring greetings. Representative Todd Smola, Representative Jim Welch, Representative Chris Donlin, Representative Gerald Alicia, and myself say congratulations. Finally, I will note to you that every year that I have had this great opportunity to come and bring greetings, that number has grown. So as I look out at you today, I am extremely hopeful that next time one of you will have made that choice to run for elected office, whether it be the House or the Senate or your local select board or school committee. Take what you have learned and put it to good use. Represent your communities and represent your college well. Above all else, enjoy this day. It is your day. You have worked hard to earn it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Representative Humison. Representing the class of 2007 is its president, Stephen Marr.
Good morning. I have more. Wait a minute. Members of the Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, fellow classmates, the foundation, and members of the Platform Party, welcome. 4 years ago, most of us came to this college with wonders, uncertainties, and great anticipation. I personally came into college knowing everything. Even my career and major. I had my whole life planned out. I was a criminal justice major, and I was going to be an FBI agent. Now I'm a political science major, and I have no idea where that will lead me or what career I will choose. The important thing is I'm happy and fulfilled with where my life has led me. I learned that I don't know everything, believe it or not, and in reality, I barely know myself. What I do know is that I am now on the path to discovering those secrets. We are now hours away from meeting the real world. We have reached a turning point in our lives and could be officially considered adults. In the past, we have been able to do many adult things. Smoking your first cigar on your 18th birthday, and then a few minutes later, vomiting in your friend's backseat. Having your first legal drink at Tommy D's, and learning the hard way. That's right. And learning the hard way what it means to double up at a casino. But until this point, we have been under a protective umbrella by our parents and guarded from the full force of this world by the shield of education. The main idea behind public education was to create active citizens, able to think rationally and be active participants in society. For many of us, this will be the end of our formal education, but we will never stop learning. The most important education we receive is experience. While in college, my education in the classroom has prepared me for a professional career. But more importantly was what I learned about myself inside and outside the classroom, especially on this campus. Many people look at this campus and see an undiversified campus. When you look deeper into the core of the campus, you will find a wide array of ideas, opinions, and backgrounds, which in some instances, although very rare, I found my opinion to be wrong. In college, and especially on this campus, I have been surrounded by thousands of peer teachers. People I expected to learn nothing from, I ended up learning the most from. When I first applied for Westfield State College, I talked with my good friend Nick Combs. And we decided to both apply and mailed out our applications on the same day. Then one day, months later, it came, my acceptance letter. I got into college, I was going. I quickly called up Nick to hear how excited he was, but when I picked up the phone, he received a different letter. The one starting with, "We regret to inform you." Nick was determined, although, and he knew he belonged in college. After appealing his case to the admissions, he was finally accepted. Through his tenure at Westfield, Nick has become the co-founder and president of the Student Theater Association, starring in several plays with the lead in Disposal and the co-lead in other plays. Nick achieved these accomplishments along with achieving a 3.5 GPA. Now Nick has gone on to be one of only 22 actors in the country to be accepted into a prestigious theater apprenticeship. This case does not show the ease of Westfield, but the ability for students to grow and become the people they dreamed of only 4 years ago. With the will to achieve and the guidance of the faculty, we have the ability to shape ourselves into the persons we pictured ourselves becoming when we first dreamed of our future. When we were younger, we all had a dream of what we wanted to become when we grow up. Some of us doctors, lawyers, firefighters, or police officers. When I was young, I wasn't sure what I wanted to be, so I asked my dad, "Dad, what job makes the most money?" My father answered with his infinite wisdom and sarcasm, "McDonald's employees." Being only 3 at the time, I was not very good at distinguishing sarcasm, but this joke illustrated a valid point. Money does not lead to happiness. For some people, being a McDonald's employee is a good job. For me, I didn't like the idea of flipping burgers all day, and they always looked so unhappy. So I realized that choosing a job according to the salary was not the best way to decide a career. Unless you are enjoying what you are doing, it isn't worth your time. Some of you have continued on the path you set as a small child, and for others, it has changed. But the important point is that in the end, you are satisfied with your choices you have made. With this education, we all have the capacity to be active citizens. We can comprehend what makes a good idea, what constitutes a bad idea. What we now must become conscious of is the confusion in what our individual purpose in this life is. The meaning of life has always been an unclear question, and therefore, when asked, it has given an unclear answer. When Albert Einstein was asked the question, he answered it with another question, which truly sums up what I've concluded about life, a continuing, changing question. But I feel the best answer to this question was said by Franklin Roosevelt when he stated, "The meaning of life is happiness." Today, the world pushing us to be wealthy, we easily become confused with the definition of true happiness. Society tries to dictate to us how to be truly happy, but in reality, each of us has a different, unique definition of happiness, and with that, a meaning to life. For some, true happiness is being married and raising a family, but for others, true happiness is traveling around the world. One thing I have realized is that money can lead to happiness, but the happiness that is derived from wealth is only momentary. Money cannot make happiness last. To make happiness last, we need to find that one thing that makes us more satisfied and more fulfilled than anything else. That one thing that makes us complete, and fight for it. Go after that dream with all your might. Don't concern yourself with the chances of achieving the goal, just know that it is achievable. The education we have received here will guide us through the rest of our lives. When I think back through my 4 years and what I have learned, I am reminded of one important moment from my adolescence. The moment was bittersweet. It was sad because it was the end of something great, but it ended so perfectly that it stuck with me over the years. Of course, I'm speaking of the series finale of Boy Meets World. It stuck with me because of the wisdom of George Feeney. In the final show, George Feeney turns to his students that somehow he has taught from elementary school all the way through college. The students ask him for one last piece of advice, one last bit of knowledge. Mr. Feeney says to them, "Do good." And of course, being well taught, they correct him and say back to him, "Do well." You mean do well, believing they had finally gotten the best of their omniscient professor. But he turns back to them again and repeats himself, "No, do good." We all now have the knowledge to do well in this world. We are all well educated. The challenge is giving back to the world by doing good, helping your community, and becoming better citizens. The challenge is not surviving, but going above the minimum, basically next leveling life. We applied to go here, and through the years that we have stayed here, we have made a lot of different friends that we relied on, depended on, and were there for you when you most needed them the most. Ringo Starr once sang, "I get by with a little help from my friends," which rings true for me and probably most of you out there. At some point, we have all needed to depend on someone and lean on someone when we couldn't bear the cross alone. Some of those friends are not with us today. This graduating class has had 4 tragedies, students taken before their time. Each of these students, when talked about by their friends, is remembered as a bright beacon of friendship and laughter. When searching for a color ribbon, I could not find a ribbon that truly represented what these students brought to this campus. Today we represent these students by wearing this bright teal ribbon to represent the color and laughter they brought into our lives. I ask now for another moment of silence. Thank you. So now I ask all of you to please stand up. Only graduates, sorry. Rest of you can sit down. All right, now if you follow the directions of Dr. Bristow and his chart, we should all be set, and you should be sitting next to your buddy. If not, this is going to be very awkward for you. I want you to turn to your friend and give them a hug. You can sit if you want. There we go. Remember all the fun you had together and all the great times that you will always remember at Westfield. So when you look back at your graduation, you'll not only remember receiving a diploma, but every great memory that you experienced at this school. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Steve. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you today our commencement speaker. Before he even utters a word, our speaker's presence on the stage conveys two messages to our graduates. First, Westfield State College education can take you just about anywhere. And second, the special memories of that Westfield State College experience will bring you back. Peter Laviolette, a 1986 graduate of Westfield State College, is back to share his reflections with us today. Peter built upon his experiences here to not only become a player, but also a leader in his field. Currently, the head coach of the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes, Peter Laviolette led his team to its first Stanley Cup championship in franchise history and the first major professional sports championship in North Carolina. This achievement crowns a career that includes national and Olympic competition, superior coaching, and to top it all off, the knowledge and vision necessary to be successful in the tough business of professional sports. Through it all, Peter has remained appreciative of all that Westfield State College has done for him. We count him among the college's strongest advocates. And no doubt he is the strongest advocate for reviving the varsity hockey program here at the college, which, Peter, we are working on. We are still working on that. I can't wait to see what's in store for Peter's future career, and I can't wait to hear what he has to say to the class of 2007 and their guests. Please join me in welcoming class of 1986, Peter Laviolette.
Hartford Whaler fans, I like that. Before I start here, people on the outside of the tent and in the white side tents, if you can hear me okay, just give a little round of applause. If this speech isn't very good, my sisters wrote it. I was kind of hoping it would get muffled and half the people wouldn't hear it, so now I'm in trouble. In President Maloney's opening remarks, he told the graduates that he wasn't sure if they were going to live in a mansion or a house or a tent. If it ends up being the third, work really hard to get a tent this big. President Maloney, distinguished members of the Board of Trustees, administration and faculty, alumni, family, and friends, and Westfield State College class of 2007. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to be your commencement speaker today. I'd like to welcome you all to my alma mater. It was 21 years ago that I sat where you are, pondering my life after graduation, and at the time I thought my life after hockey. Today I stand here before you, hoping to inspire you to live your life to the fullest without fear of failure. This is how I've chosen to live my life. I'm blessed and fortunate enough to say it's worked out pretty well so far. You see, the pressure to succeed can sometimes be overwhelming. I remember just last summer, before Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, my team, the Carolina Hurricanes, was about to take the ice when my cell phone rang. I thought for sure it was my GM or possibly my owner with some last-minute advice. I answered my phone, and sure enough, it was my sister. She wasn't checking to make sure the power play was working that hadn't scored in 2 games. She wasn't calling to make sure that the players were ready for the biggest game of their lives. No, she was calling, hoping I wasn't wearing a light brown suit on national TV. And more importantly, that my tie matched my suit. I stand here before you today, and I can tell you that I have the utmost confidence in myself. Not because I have on a dark suit, and not because I'm confident that my tie matches my suit. I stand high on a podium where there are no lights and no TV cameras shining down on my head. I have the utmost confidence because my sister, who is in the audience today, can't say to me, "Oh my God, you're going bald." Where would we be without family? I say this in jest, but really, where would we be without family? Take a look around you today. Look at the loved ones who have come to support you on one of the most important days of your lives. This doesn't necessarily just mean your mom or your dad. It could be a sister, an aunt, a grandparent, a friend, a roommate, a teammate, your wife, or your children. These are the people that care about you as you move forward in your professional career and in life. When the stress of being successful pushes you to the limit, when long hours and commitment to your goals to reach your objectives becomes your driving force, I want you to remember this word: family. Family is the foundation, the building block, if you will, that supports you and shares in your success and you in theirs. Without this foundation, your professional goals may be rewarding, but may not be fulfilling. Remember your family. Life is far too short to have it be successful and then not have someone to share it with. If I could, I'd just like to take a minute and acknowledge my family. My mom and dad are here, my 2 sisters here, but what I'd like to do is have my nephew, Michael Green, stand up, please, Michael. Stand right up. Westfield State College class of 2007. On mic. Michael, you got to stand up now. Stay right there. Westfield State College class of 2007. On my count of 3. If we could, I'd like to wish Michael good luck next year because he's going to be a freshman attending Westfield State. One more time, Mike. Class of 2007, on my count of 3, just a good luck, Michael. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You're welcome, buddy. Michael, you now have the entire class of 2007 behind you. Don't screw it up. Just last year during the Stanley Cup Finals, we were ahead in the series 3-1. We had just lost Game 5 in overtime in our building. We proceeded to go up to Edmonton and get crushed in Game 6. People often ask me what was my message to the team on the day of Game 7. When all the work was done, the systems were checked, power play and penalty kill meetings complete, the individual meetings with the players were finished, and the players were ready to head home for their pregame rituals, I called one last meeting. My message to the team was simple. I asked veteran defenseman Glenn Wesley, happily married and father of 3, a man who had given 18 years to professional hockey and still chasing his first Stanley Cup championship, what is the most important thing in the world to you? I went on to ask 3 other players the same question. On the biggest day of their professional careers, dreaming of a prize I'll get this right. Dreaming of a prize they've been chasing since their childhood. I got it right. It took me a little bit. They all responded with the same answer: family. With the pressure building and Game 7 on the line, the Stanley Cup being shined down the hall, we needed to know that the sun was going to come up tomorrow, and our loved ones would still be there no matter what the outcome of the game. Our life would move on, our family would still be there, but what we would be left with is heartbreaking disappointment of a missed opportunity. We needed to step away from the crippling pressure that it built and allow ourselves to move freely and think clearly. There was a constant reminder to our team all year long. While playing a team sport, there must be individual greatness for the team to be successful. Not for selfish reasons, but for the good of the team. If we could embrace and enjoy the process ahead of us, it would be easier to reach the ultimate destination. After that, I had one final request of my team. That was to be able to look in the mirror at the end of the night and like the reflection that was looking back at you. To smile and hope that guy was smiling back, regardless of the outcome. That night went pretty good. But what made it very special was that we got to share it with our families. I just got back from a great Disney cruise with my wife and kids. As I was watching my boys, Peter and Jack, swim on the top deck of the cruise ship at 7:15 a.m., and you will be there soon, and when you are, you're going to think of me and say, now I know what he was talking about, 7:15. I couldn't help but notice a large movie screen with Disney cartoons and factoids popping up on it. There were also quotes from Mr. Walt Disney. One quote really stuck with me because it comes from one of the most successful men in the world, and it's the cornerstone of my message today. He said, "You can make all of your dreams come true if you have the courage to try." Think about that. It's a simple statement. You can make all of your dreams come true if you have the courage to try. I stand here before you 21 years later, a graduate from Westfield State College, a degree in business management, a minor in psychology, and I haven't even taken them for a test drive. Maybe the psychology part a little bit. I am a coach in the National Hockey League. When I graduated college, I wanted to open a chain of restaurants. In the future, I look forward to the possibility of being involved with real estate. But never once on my graduation day did I imagine I would have my name on the Stanley Cup. Your lives will unfold with many paths to choose from. They most likely will not be the ones you plan on today. But along the way, there will be various decisions and challenges. Life isn't easy. And although you may want to achieve certain goals right away, you may fail as well. And need to have the courage to get back up and try again. Take a risk that is outside your comfort zone. Go down a path that is foreign to you. You'll never know unless you try. Don't be afraid to risk failure when striving for greatness. In closing, I'd like to share a quote with you from our 26th President, Theodore Roosevelt. Far better is it to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, although checkered by failure, than to take the rank with those poor spirits who neither know much nor suffer much, because they live in the gray twilight that knows not victory or defeat. This philosophy guides me in every decision I make, personally and professionally. My interpretation of the former president's quote, "You gotta live life." While chasing your dreams and the excitement that goes with that, there may be lows as well. Embrace all of it, because it's better to experience the highest of highs and the lowest of lows than to never experience anything at all. I challenge you all today to live your life, to choose your own destiny, and to pursue your dreams. Do it without fear of failure. And may success and happiness greet you every step of the way. If I may ask, please, the class of 2007 to also please stand, and I promise you're not going to hug anybody. What I'd like to do is see if you can't stand just a little bit taller. See if you can't stand 1 inch. 1 inch. Some guy in the back row right now just went from 5'5" to 5'6", and he's saying, this guy's a good speaker. Now push your shoulders back just a little bit. That's better. Tilt your chin just a hair. You look confident. You look ready. Ready to conquer the world. Remember this. Remember how you feel right now, and take this with you when you leave here today. If I could, I'd like to get everybody else to please stand up. Now that I have all the loved ones and family members of this mojo swaggering group of individuals risen, I'd like to ask all of you on my cue to give a real big round of applause. Wait, oh, wait. I want to make sure we understand the rules. On my cue, so we've already messed up. On my cue, and don't stop clapping till I'm done yapping. Okay? On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Westfield State College, class of 2007, congratulations and good luck. This is my first commencement speech. This will probably be my last commencement speech, and I just wanted to ensure a standing ovation as I walked away from the podium. Thank you.
Peter, thank you so much for those very thoughtful and provocative words, and for representing Westfield State College so well. Can I please ask we all give Peter one more round of applause? Thank you. It is now my great pleasure to introduce the distinguished individuals upon whom Westfield State College proposed to bestow an honorary degree today. They are both local heroes with national reputations. In widely different ways, they are caring, creative, and conscientious, especially when it comes to our children. We are confident today that, just like Peter Laviolette, they are worthy role models for all of our students. We introduced them to the college community yesterday at our night of celebration, and we are proud to take the opportunity to honor them along with our graduates today. Would Wayne McCary please come to the podium? Wayne McCary is president and CEO of the Eastern States Exposition, the home of the Big E, the largest fair in the Northeast. An accomplished leader in his industry, he also is a valued leader on behalf of the culture and prosperity of this region. Mr. McCary, Westfield State College is proud to present you with this citation, signifying the honor degree which we are about to bestow. Do we have the citation? We have the hood. We have the hood. We have the citation. To all who may read this diploma, Wayne McCary, during 3 decades of leadership, you turned a fair into a phenomenon, and ever respectful to the Big E's agrarian roots. A patron of local enterprise, initiative while host to millions from afar, you uphold the tradition and expand upon vision through dedication and spirit to community. Therefore, be it certified under the authority of the Board of Trustees and the President that your achievements and contributions as an executive, entrepreneur, and philanthropist fulfill the requirements prescribed by the college for this degree, Doctor of Public Service, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, at Westfield in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts on this 19th day of May, 2007.
Not to be outdone by the prior Westfield State alum, I also am a 1976 alumnus of Westfield State. 31 years, Peter, by the way. After serving as the Colonel of the State Police and currently a Governor's Council, I sat out there just like the rest of you did. I never ever thought that I would have this in my hand. One of you someday may be standing here with this, and look at the size of it. Congratulations. But now I have to say, by the power vested in me as chair, the Westfield State College Board of Trustees hereby grants you, Wayne McCary, the degree of Doctor of Public Service, honoris causa. Congratulations.
Would Miss Jane Yolen please come to the podium? Jane Yolen is among the most prolific, inspired, and inspiring living authors. Her work is both enchanting, instructive, and cherished by readership of thousands of children and adults alike. Jane Yolen, Westfield State College is proud to present you with a citation signifying an honorary degree which we are about to bestow. To all who may read this diploma, Jane Yolen, touching magic and passing it on. Through hundreds of narratives, your storytelling kindles the love of language, teaches the truth and timelessness of myth brilliantly and uncompromisingly. The lyrical library of your work will inspire generations to come. Therefore, be it certified under the authority of the Board of Trustees and the President that your achievements and contributions as an author fulfill the requirements prescribed by the college for this degree, Doctor of Letters and Literature, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges and responsibilities pertaining thereto, at Westfield in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts this 19th day of May, 2007.
By the power vested in me as chair of the Westfield State College Board of Trustees, hereby grant you, Jane Yolen, the degree of Doctor of Letters and Literature, honoris causa. Congratulations.
would now like to announce the winner of the President's Award. Would Christine Maria Gonzalez please stand? This award is presented to Christine Marie Gonzalez for completing all her undergraduate work at Westfield State College with an outstanding cumulative academic record unsurpassed in the class of 2007. Ms. Gonzalez is an elementary education and liberal studies double major and has a cumulative GPA of 3.993.
Each year, members of the faculty nominate and the President and Board of Trustees appoint selected, recently retired faculty to emeritus rank. Individuals who are so designated have taught at Westfield State College for at least 10 years and have a distinguished record of teaching, scholarship, and service. I ask that each emeritus faculty member stand as I read his or her name, and please hold your applause till the end. This year's newly appointed professors emeriti are Professor George Sykes, Geography and Regional Planning Department, and Professor Maureen Bardwell, Mathematics Department. Please join me in a round of applause.
Good morning. I'm Robert Hayes, Interim Associate Vice President of Graduate and Continuing Education. President Maloney, Trustee Foley, I have the honor to present the following candidates for graduate degrees. Would the candidates for the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study in Educational Administration please rise? Please stand. Would the candidates for the Master of Arts in English please rise? Would the candidates for the Master of Arts in Psychology please rise? Would the candidates for the Master of Public Administration please rise? Would the candidates for the Master of Science in Criminal Justice please rise? Would all candidates for the Masters in Education please rise? These candidates have met the approved requirements for these degrees and have satisfied all other obligations to this college. I move, Trustee Foley, that you grant these students these certificates and graduate degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Westfield State College, I hereby grant these students the certificates and graduate degrees noted with all the honors, rights, and privileges pertaining to them.
Photographs are being taken of each graduate by a professional photographer. It is requested, please, that guests remain in their seats during the distribution of the degrees. Would all certificate and advanced degree recipients please approach the platform from the outside? Names of graduates are being read by Judith McDonald and John Ifkovic of the Division of Graduate and Continuing Education. Diploma covers are being distributed by the Division of Graduate and Continuing Education students Joanne Hennessy and Amanda Moquin.
Barbara Ann Rouillard.
Michael J. Richard.
Stephanie Marie Morris.
Matthew Francis Lobo.
Erica Lynn Balchunas.
Lindsay George Edson.
Christine Helen Beluso.
Kimberly Susan Goss.
Trina Pelletier.
Sarah Ann Kraus Lloyd.
Darrell Richard Booley.
Jessica Kathleen Castro.
Alan Richard Solomon.
Caitlin Smith Shea.
Timothy Edward Mott.
David John Dre.
Nicholas Edward Nason.
Marilyn Bailey Martino.
Michael Nye.
Byron Lee Daly.
Maura Colleen Hurley.
Paul J. Chenevert.
Diana Nadeau Robbins.
Derek Bitters Lamoureux.
Kenneth Heim.
Dion Lamont Carson.
Elena Monique Nummy.
Kamari L. Edie.
Lisa A. Lacombe.
Kimberly Ann Bond Matthew.
Lori Ann Carey.
Gretchen J. Miller.
Melinda Ann Gowdy.
Shannon McKellick.
Melissa Ann Fraga.
Kathleen A. Callahan.
Harriet R. Kulig.
Maura Brosnan Cummings.
Lisa Ann Wozniakowski.
Sarah Ann Barrows.
Laura Ann Sikowitz.
James R. Dunleavy.
Lisa Guay.
Linda Jean DiMartino.
Meredith L. Smith.
Kimberly Ann McDonald.
Michelle Elizabeth Burke.
I think I got some of.
Congratulations. Good for you. Enjoy yourself. Nice work. Yeah, take Tom's seat. I love it.
Good afternoon. I'm James Martin Rearman, the Interim Dean of Education. Would the Bachelor of Science in Education degree candidates please rise? President Maloney and Trustee Foley, I have the honor of presenting to you the names of the students for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Education. They have met the approved requirements for this degree and have satisfied all other obligations to this college. I move, Trustee Foley, that you grant these students the degree of Bachelor of Science in Education.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Westfield State College, I hereby grant these students the degree of Bachelor of Science in Education with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining to it.
Photographs are being taken by each graduate by a professional photographer. It is again requested that guests please remain in their seats during the distribution of the degrees.
Nicole Trombley.
Jessica Machado, Elementary Education.
Is it Martin doing so? Allison Squires, Elementary Ad Liberal Studies.
Amneris Rivera Navarez, Special Education.
Jillian Roberts, Elementary Ad Liberal Studies.
Sarah McCarthy, Elementary Education.
Danielle Wellner, Elementary Ed, Liberal Studies.
Ashley Manju, elementary education, psychology, cum laude.
Tracy Devaney, Special Education, magna cum laude.
Aaron Corchesney, elementary education.
Bernadine Bonavita Bercier, Special Education, Liberal Studies, cum laude.
Allison Douglas, special education, cum laude.
Jenna Long, Special Education, Psychology, cum laude.
Eric Dahl, special education, cum laude.
Heather Adams, Elementary Ed, Liberal Studies.
Magdalena Pasuit, elementary education.
Caitlin Whitney, Elementary Education, Liberal Studies, cum laude.
Lucette Figueroa, elementary education, magna cum laude.
Amanda Rinaldi, Elementary Education, cum laude.
Angela Deo, elementary education, summa cum laude.
Nicole Ryder, Elementary Education, magna cum laude.
Lisa Bancroft, elementary education, summa cum laude.
Tara Pina Pupa, Elementary Ed.
Sherry Laskowski, elementary education, magna cum laude.
Jessica Panetti, Elementary Ed.
Elementary ed.
Holly, Elementary Ed, cum laude.
Elementary ed.
Christina Pevlin, Elementary Ed.
Elementary ed.
Lindsay Flanders, Elementary Ed, magna cum laude.
Amber LaMontagne, elementary ed.
Rosara Pellissier, Elementary Ed.
Betty Gill.
Lauren Smith, Elementary Ed.
Joyce Martineau, elementary ed.
Megan Dunbar, Special Education.
Kimberly David, elementary ed.
Amanda Araquilo, Elementary Ed.
Christina DiCarlo, special education.
Courtney Hastings, Elementary Ed.
Kimberly Cronin, elementary ed.
Carolyn Canastra, Elementary Ed.
Mallory Morrison, summa cum laude.
Kristen Stroll, Elementary Ed.
Maureen Donlin, elementary ed.
Giselle Cahoon, Elementary Education.
Nicole Gurney, cum laude.
Amelia Allen, Elementary Education.
Kate Anderson, cum laude.
Parker Chandler, Special Education, cum laude.
Jennifer Leahy, elementary ed.
Stephanie Boudry, Elementary Education, summa cum laude.
Colleen Hennessy, cum laude.
Joelle Emery, Elementary Education, magna cum laude.
Amy Thornton, elementary ed.
Megan Barkham, Elementary Education.
Jennifer Lawrence, magna cum laude.
Marceline Canton, Elementary Education.
Carolyn Athens, elementary education.
Amy Morrison, Elementary Education.
Elizabeth Colura, cum laude.
Lindsay Berry, Elementary Education.
Sheila Bunton, summa cum laude.
Bethany Motel, Elementary Education.
Dina Kazik, elementary education.
Lindsay Toll, Elementary Education.
Andrea Santoro, elementary education.
Lacey Monterella, Elementary Education.
Rachel Webb, cum laude.
Christy Mallett, Elementary Ed.
Kristen Clark, cum laude.
Catherine Kazera, Elementary Education.
Marion Wilson, elementary education, cum laude.
Jana Masadi, Elementary Education, cum laude.
Renee Levsky, elementary ed, summa cum laude.
Megan Walters, Elementary Education.
Megan Donahue, elementary education, summa cum laude.
Danielle Mason, Elementary Education, cum laude.
Kate Lemlin, magna cum laude.
Christina Curtis, Elementary Education.
Alana Shanker, elementary education, cum laude.
Courtney Murphy, elementary education, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Hill, elementary ed, cum laude.
Jacqueline McLaughlin, elementary education, cum laude.
Jay Bradley, elementary ed.
Renee Nato, elementary education, summa cum laude.
Renee Glazer, elementary ed, magna cum laude.
Jessica Savoy, elementary education, magna cum laude.
Bridget Romani, magna cum laude.
Amber Ostrander, elementary education, summa cum laude.
Krista Reagan, elementary ed.
John Christophic, special education.
Jonna Kelly, special ed.
Jennifer Connolly, elementary education.
Sarah Langer, elementary education, summa cum laude.
Catherine Bentley, special education, cum laude.
Elisa Cady, elementary education.
Shauna McCusty, elementary education, cum laude.
Stacy Holland, elementary education, cum laude.
Melissa Wazinski, special education, magna cum laude.
Sarah McEnany, elementary ed.
Patricia Chavez, elementary education.
Marilyn Spicer, elementary education, magna cum laude.
Carrie Jean Donahue, elementary education.
Danielle Silva, special education.
Amy Mercier, elementary education, magna cum laude.
Brian Dutton, elementary education.
Ashley Rote, elementary education. Mary Thompson, elementary education, cum laude. And her sister Jill Thompson, elementary education, cum laude. Erin Poole, special education. Amy Bertolino, special education, cum laude. Jennifer Bichetti, elementary education. Lindsay Willie, elementary education. Becky Bertolino, special education, cum laude. Stacia Hanlon, elementary education. Colleen Grady, elementary education, magna cum laude. Amy Gahn, elementary education.
Good afternoon. I'm Rob Bristow, Associate Vice President in Academic Affairs. Would the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts please rise? President Maloney and Trustee Foley, I have the honor of presenting the names for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. They have met the approved requirements for this degree and have satisfied all obligations to this college. I move, Trustee Foley, that you grant these students the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Westfield State College, I hereby grant these students a degree of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, with all the honors, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
I'm sorry. It's okay. Let's get the hell up here to here. Photographs are being taken by Professional photographers, again, it is requested that guests remain in their seats during the distribution of degrees. Would the Bachelor of Art degree recipients please approach the platform from the outside ramps? The names of the graduates are being read by the chairs and faculty of their respective host departments, and the diploma covers are being presented by the senior class officers. Representing the art department would be Professors Wainwright and Kime.
Angela Gleixner,
Adam McHugh,
Louise Chapman,
Taylor Dupre,
Stephanie Ozowski,
Aaron Lowney,
Sabrina Zaremba,
Caitlin LaRue,
Sharon Michaud, cum laude,
Jennifer Bazo, magna cum laude,
Megan Glanville,
Amanda Catena,
Amorthan Clark,
Aaron Jensen,
Adam Gotauka,
Dan Daly,
Eric David Paul,
Alexa Martin,
Michael LaCoy, magna cum laude.
Economics Department, Professor John Wagner will be presenting or reading the names.
Sarah Grillo, Economics and English. Maxwell Amoka, Economics and Business Management, cum laude. Gail Almeida, Economics and Management, magna cum laude. Gregory Issa, Economics and Business Management, cum laude. Connor Farrell, Economics and Criminal Justice. Khalil Brown, Economics.
Representing the English department and English majors would be the chair, Glenn Brewster, and Professor Jack Shea.
Sarah Peters.
Irene Bacallas.
Suzanne Scott.
Sean Petro, English.
Samantha Boulay, summa cum laude.
Katie Ludwig, magna cum laude.
John Fletcher, summa cum laude.
Heather Dekarsky.
Keith Leonard, summa cum laude.
Shauna Meehan, cum laude.
Travis Searles, magna cum laude.
Kim McCarty, cum laude.
Julie Oliver, cum laude.
Katie Gauthier, magna cum laude.
Benjamin Peltier.
Megan Connolly.
Anna Putman.
Isabel Olszewski, English.
Jonathan Mitchell.
Jacqueline Hart.
Patricia Thibodeau, Theater Arts.
Teresa Fairley.
Todd Vikstrom, Theater Arts, magna cum laude.
Sarah Sanderson, cum laude.
Nicholas Combs, Theater Arts, cum laude.
Lindsay Williams.
Annie G. Searle, Theater Arts.
Michael Forrest.
Representing the History Department is its chair, Dr. Koenig and Mark Abati.
Jason St. George, magna cum laude.
Nicholas Morse.
Jeffrey Williams, magna cum laude.
Timothy Orico.
Colleen Cargill.
Nicholas Soa.
Karen McGrath, magna cum laude.
Elise Carter, cum laude.
Christopher King.
Nicholas Beauchamp.
Courtney Walsh.
Timothy Crowley.
Nicholas Zyla.
Sarah LaFrancois, magna cum laude.
David Tebbets, cum laude.
Tristan Anderson.
Jay Yamarowitz, cum laude.
Nelson Lord.
David Ryder, cum laude.
Rachel Croak, magna cum laude.
Jeffrey Rivet, cum laude.
William LaViolette.
Trevor Groves.
James Rohr.
Jose Santos.
Jess Greeley, history and English.
Amanda Grant.
Michael Bennett, magna cum laude.
Antoine Hunter.
Todd Pease.
Nicholas Liberto. Desiree Solorio. Jay Hardell.
James Jackson.
Patrick Britton.
Kimberly Carlisle.
Rebecca Houle.
Len Marcolini.
Duyard? Laura Duyard.
Benjamin Farrell.
Heather Roy.
Christina Maria Galansky.
Annalise Minard.
Linda Gonzalez.
Michelle Lapine.
Lynn Seidman.
Melissa Ryan.
Carly Rolandini.
Megan Forbes.
Jennifer Williams, cum laude.
Patricia Schweitzer.
Alana Murray.
Katie Copenhaver.
Bridget Daly.
Vuta Heen.
Jessica Nardi.
Marissa Bloom.
Alicia Hedge.
Joseph Moscow.
Matthew Bianchini, cum laude.
Nicholas Collins.
Julie Boomsma, cum laude. Flynn. Sarah Lebacheski. Miriam Lavera Lebrec, cum laude.
For the Communication Department, Professor Leggett and Pullman.
Lysandra Billings.
Margaret Kincannon, summa cum laude.
Amanda Parker, magna cum laude.
Jason Huttenbach.
Megan O'Brien.
Megan Mallet, magna cum laude.
Abby Tierney, cum laude.
Margaret La Camphora.
Farina Lees, magna cum laude.
Stephen Bowen.
Kyle Noonan.
Daniel Lindgren, cum laude. Caitlin Carney. Christine Lally, cum laude. Scott McMahon. Edward Abbey, magna cum laude. Christopher Trott. Robert Crossman, summa cum laude. Jessica Martinez. Ryan Crampton, cum laude. Elizabeth Jenkins, summa cum laude. Christopher Minchilla. Darcy Bernier, cum laude. Christina Cheka. Alberto Pert. Daniel Steinberg. Tiana Puckerin. Taya Dwyer. Scott Pierce. Nicholas Corsini. Keith Robertson. Aaron Dolan. Caitlin O'Reilly. Devin Hitchcock. Anthony Donnelly. Carlos Garcia, cum laude. Ian Sullivan. Nak Jang. Nicole LeBlanc. Daniel Cooper, cum laude. Patrice St. Peter. Amy Chevret, cum laude. Dana Smolikoff, cum laude. Katie Bro, magna cum laude. David Sanders. Aaron Shikora. Justin Robichaud. Lindsay McMillan, cum laude. Ashley Foss, cum laude. Ashley Barrelay. Chelsea Hahn. Amanda Schmidt, cum laude. Jeffrey Hanuel. Laura Shaw, cum laude. Devin Corey. Elizabeth Barry. Stephen McDonald. Adele Langevin. Daniel Ward. Christopher Goodwin. Ryan Ward. Michelle Newton, cum laude. Nicholas Jackson. Angela Melillo, cum laude. Michelle Horner. Kenneth Matthias, Maya Jones. Daniel Ritchie. Kimberly Lapointe. Joshua Paul. Danielle Berthiaume. Daniel Huggins.
Representing the mathematics department would be Maureen Bardwell and Karen Vorwick.
Christine Richardson, summa cum laude.
Charles Allaire.
Seth Jemmy, summa cum laude.
Kathleen Snell.
Ashley Goyette.
Krista Sultanfuss.
Jared Schumann.
Tatiana Gingeruha.
Nicole Dowd.
Sharon Kubik-Boucher.
Brett Rodemaker.
Julianne Shaw, cum laude.
For the music department, Sonia Lawson.
Andrew Werba. Elizabeth Dion. Shannon Kelly, summa cum laude. Jennifer Callio. David O'Brien. Danielle Sosnowski. Heather Dion. Seth Clark, magna cum laude. Jonathan Hagopian. Jennifer Stevenson. Michael Dobiel. Adam Call, cum laude. Christopher Cowan. James Hoover, cum laude.
For the Political Science Department, Professor Marcia Murata and David Smales.
Eric DiMarzio, cum laude.
Jason Levine. Jesse Halava.
Patrick Dunn, summa cum laude.
Crystal Frazier, magna cum laude.
Allison Sedlick, cum laude.
Gregory Schiffer, cum laude.
Victoria Gracella.
Matthew Del Tonre, summa cum laude.
Amron Soya.
For the Psychology Department, the chair, Jack Shea and Stan Jackson.
Megan Carlton.
Yasmin Ibrahim.
Laura Fanning.
Ann Vargas.
Matthew Saborin.
Tracy Stebbin, magna cum laude.
Melinda Anglin.
I don't know if that student is here. That's the
Beth Mallon.
Nicole Heller.
Sarah Gumlaw.
Christina Heim, cum laude.
Jenna Capella, magna cum laude.
Amy Sullivan.
Suzanne Peitel.
Jill Swartout, magna cum laude.
Shannon Buckley.
Lindsay Saba, summa cum laude.
Jacqueline Healy.
Danielle Tullis.
Kathleen Blanchard.
Daniel Rogers, magna cum laude.
Carrie Capuccio, cum laude.
Emily Publicover.
Stacy Rosati, cum laude.
Kimberly Stanzik.
Ryan Howard, cum laude.
Katie Cullinan.
Jessica Sankata, cum laude.
Christopher Moreau.
Stacy Denoyers.
Shayna Vale.
Jessica McMonagle Eknes.
Sean Turconi.
John Fady.
Sarah Aiello.
Megan Chevalier.
Chantel Peliquin, cum laude.
Nicole West, cum laude.
Benito Lopez.
Julie Kimball, cum laude.
Michael N. Saunders, cum laude.
Elizabeth Patricelli.
Thomas Stewart.
Lauren Nicolosi.
Danielle Briggs.
Laura Duran.
Jesse Ramsey, magna cum laude.
Jillian Shanahan, cum laude.
Jennifer Zempirian.
Lauren Emma.
Kristen Calabrese.
Randy LeClaire.
Jennifer Starziak.
Tanya Hamill.
Kimberly Smith, cum laude.
Nathaniel Chase.
Lauren Hamill. Merrill Pinter. Sarah Joyce, magna cum laude. Lindsay Kushnet, magna cum laude. Alana Drury. Stephanie Wen, cum laude. Jordana Cassidy.
For the Sociology Department, Kate Bagley and Bob Kirsting.
Dory Schinkel, magna cum laude.
Christy Wiles, cum laude.
Christine McGilvery, cum laude.
Elaine Tatum, cum laude.
Sharon Harris.
Melissa Rickson, cum laude.
Crystal Wilson.
Haley Maxim, cum laude.
John Sanowski, cum laude.
Shane Higgins, cum laude. Peter Kranza. Catherine Rue. Michelle Bissell.
I got to the right page. Please be seated. Earlier this year, the Massachusetts Board of Higher Education granted Westfield State College permission for a new degree, the Bachelor of Social Work. Would the Bachelor of Social Work candidates please rise? President Maloney and Trustee Foley, I have the honor to present the names of the students for the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. They have met the approved requirements for the degree and have satisfied all other obligations to this college. I move, Trustee Foley, that you grant these students the degree of Bachelor of Social Work.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Westfield State College, I hereby grant these students the degree of Bachelor of Social Work, all the honors, rights, and privileges pertaining to it.
Okay, this will be a quick one. Would the Bachelor of Science of Social Work degree candidates please advance to the platform? The names of the candidates are being read by Bob Kirsting and Kate Bagley.
Todd Owens.
Heather Serpinski, summa cum laude.
Jennifer Cummings.
Elizabeth Burgos.
Caitlin Taylor Dupree.
Samantha Uhl.
Becky Valentine.
Linda Droen.
Cassandra Tenzer, cum laude.
Diona Barrow.
Laura Crispin.
Katie Barrows, cum laude.
Lauren Wheelahan, magna cum laude.
Victor Narvez.
Catherine Fogg, cum laude.
Rachel Victor.
Nicole Fusco, cum laude.
Okay, where did... Please be seated. Would the Bachelor of Science degree recipients please stand up? President Maloney and Trustee Foley, I have the honor to present the names of students for the degree of Science, Bachelor of Science. They have met the approved requirements for the degree and have satisfied all other obligations to the college. I move, Trustee Foley, that you grant these students the degree of Bachelor of Science.
By authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Westfield State College, I hereby grant these students the degree of Bachelor of Science with all the honors, rights, and privileges pertaining to it.
Would the Bachelor of Science degree recipients please approach the platform from the outside? The names of the graduates are being read by the chairs and faculty of the host departments, and the diploma covers are being presented by the senior class officers. Representing the biology department would be its chair, Dr. David Doe, and Professor Carl Groba.
Shanna Litterist.
Michael Tremblay.
Christina Lamb.
Michael Tremblay.
Kenneth Smith.
Danielle Ewart, cum laude.
Paul Dion.
Powell Mosques.
For the Business Management Department, Professor Phil Ettman and Christine Ruju.
Jennifer Barabo, cum laude.
Jamie Wilson.
Nicole Beginski, magna cum laude.
Rachel Lemon, cum laude.
Carrie Yan.
Joanne Caffrey, cum laude.
Jane Gleason, cum laude.
Corey Verteramo, cum laude.
Heather Hicks.
Grace Phillips.
Carol Thibodeau and Michael Thibodeau.
Heather Littell.
Philip Ginsberg.
Gina Sear.
Daniel Tanner.
Danielle Cormier.
Christina McQuaid.
Michael McAlone.
Erin Brunk, magna cum laude.
Kimberly Chimura, magna cum laude.
Yelena Conriva, magna cum laude.
Ashley Ryan.
Olga Pishniak, summa cum laude.
Andrew Wezolowski, cum laude.
Elizabeth Dion.
Laura St. Jacques, cum laude.
Nancy Lewicki, magna cum laude.
Lindsay Greenwood.
Mary Clark.
Christina Savage.
Andrew DeCruz, cum laude.
Kenesha Green Hammond.
Jennifer Moynihan. Jamie Leduc, cum laude. What's up?
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, would Jonathan or Pamela Hart please come meet the campus security behind the tent? Jonathan or Pamela Hart, please.
Okay. Lauren Borsini.
Timothy Avalone.
Cheryl Witowitz.
Craig McDonald.
Amber LeBlanc, cum laude.
Gates. Jamie Getz.
Michelle Faletra.
Andrew Wood.
Emily Johnson, magna cum laude.
Megan Santos.
Lindsay Malinowski, cum laude.
Valerie Hall, magna cum laude.
Jennifer Bruno.
Keith Hurley, cum laude.
Shannon Drummond.
Celeste Duty.
Lisa Parnell.
Joseph Kane.
Sean Sullivan.
Jason Pazik.
Sonia Talon.
Jocelyn Paulin, cum laude.
Amber Williams.
Sarah Harrington.
Stacy Hartubise.
Mark Martell.
Katie Morrison.
Timothy Shepard.
Jeremy Casey, cum laude.
Robert Williams.
Matthew Pike.
Eric Clark.
Jeffrey Gooden.
Joseph Camo.
Sarah Brown, magna cum laude.
Melissa Amaral.
Mandy Brissett, cum laude.
Joshua Fargu.
Kevin Rolfe.
Daniel Bussinger.
Jonathan Bowman.
Stephen Crowley.
Matthew Mellinson, cum laude.
Keith Ravanelli.
Zachary LaFlash, cum laude.
Joseph Madden.
Patrick Torello.
Jillian Doyle.
Christopher Hansen.
Lissa Piscopo.
Patrick O'Connell.
Rebecca Dondi, magna cum laude.
Paul Makowski.
David Ferenz.
Nicholas Murphy.
Jason Thomas.
Richard Algier.
Ian Riley.
Tyler Boudreau.
Joseph Ruffino.
Stephen Mozeski.
Luke Vicente.
Oscar Gomez.
Kevin Crespo.
Brett Bell. Scott Valentino.
For computer science and computer information systems are professors Don Ferris and Karen Works.
Brandon Knox.
Daniel Collins, computer science, magna cum laude.
Michelle Love.
Daniel Jarvis, computer information systems.
Maria Sambi, Computer Information Systems.
Joseph Arnold, computer science. Gabor Matthias, computer science. Stephen Childs, computer information systems, cum laude.
This is all computer science, right? Computer science.
Baraka Baraka, computer information systems. Christopher Shepard, computer information systems. Martin Lukevich, computer information systems. Gregory Cook, computer information science.
DeHasis, your criminal okay. Okay, stay here. We're waiting for your Steve Smith. Representing the Criminal Justice Department would be Professor Steve Smith and Elizabeth Stassinos.
Where's Steve? Yeah, there's Steve.
Natalie DeJesus, cum laude.
Maria Bailey, magna cum laude.
Brandon Hunter.
Beth Garfield.
Jose Molina.
Alicia Owen.
Kenya Blackshear.
Alyssa Ogalevitz.
Emily Serrano.
Michael
Cum
Graham.
laude. Matthew Barrows.
Ryan Langlow.
Cassandra Gonzalez.
Joanna Bruyere.
Jacob Butler.
James Berkowitz.
Rory Britt.
Gregory Hennick.
Mark Gordon.
Robert Hoey.
Melissa Alcorn.
Brendan Green.
Michelle Curran.
Ryan Canine, cum laude.
Maura Cronin, magna cum laude.
Paul Fisher.
Daniel Campbell.
Charles Marsher.
Christina Aubert.
Amaury Abreu.
Matthew Paulishan.
Sean Ledoux.
Sean Kogalai.
Ryan Bernier.
Christopher Evans.
Sean Gannon, cum laude.
Lindsay Hartwell, cum laude.
Brett Beausoleil.
Jeffrey Rose.
Michael Roach, cum laude.
James Nalawak.
Megan Dennehy, cum laude.
Elizabeth Gregory. Magna cum laude.
Jennifer Randall.
Julio Toledo.
Tyler Charette.
Jessica Norton, magna cum laude.
John Chalmers.
Laura Marie Sarah, summa cum laude.
David Kuntz, cum laude.
Gina Samari.
Alicia East, magnum cum laude.
Han Win, cum laude.
Daniel Legger.
Holly Williams.
Danielle Sims.
Huguette Williams.
Matthew Madden.
Yolanda Kriskowski, cum laude.
Derek Henderson, cum laude.
Lisa Vecchio.
Matthew Gustafson, cum laude.
Sean McCorkadale.
Sean Bresnahat.
Christopher Flynn.
Jeffrey Doucette.
Christopher Jewell, cum laude.
Nakuhifa Carnate.
Joey Pierce.
Nikki Brookins.
Thomas Tobin.
Beatrice Augusto.
Daniel Cronin.
Jared Buck.
April Lewis.
Jeffrey Flora.
Michelle Gendron, cum laude.
Joseph Linnell.
Holly Fasoli.
Gina Benvenuto.
Jessica Sorrell.
Patricia Simone.
Catherine Lanigan.
Daniel Alaco.
Julie Leach.
Brian Boucher.
Stephanie West, cum laude.
Matthew Lubitz.
Brian Livingston.
Daniel Staunton. Hi, congratulations.
Daniel Veal.
Caitlin Ego.
Kenneth Chaplin.
How you doing? James Christian.
Nicholas Bailey.
Kyle Reed, cum laude.
Aaron Richards.
John Lynch.
Aaron Hawley. Magna cum laude.
Bethany Najem.
Matthew Chaplin.
Jessica Christian Fitzgerald. Congratulations.
Charity Carricchio.
Matthew DeVere.
Cassandra Artisoni.
Noah Sharrock.
Sydney
Traylon-
Riley.
Traylon Chalmers, cum laude. So hang on 1 second.
Bridget Larkham, summa cum laude.
Christian Oberg. Sarah Lightbody, cum laude. Janelle LaRose. Congratulations. Laura Peverly. Caitlin McMillan. Jesse Cameron. Congratulations. Caitlin Maloney. Jessica Glynn. Congratulations. Bradford Fanoof. Douglas Surrett. Justin Parr. How are you doing? Elizabeth Chapman, cum laude.
For the general science major is the chair of the physical science department, Michael Young.
Gina Martell. Caroline Grace, magna cum laude. Timothy Koretka, cum laude.
General science, Michael Vorwick.
Brittany Smith. Amy Quinlan. John Lebudic. Matthew Chobek. Pamela Mengen. Magna cum laude.
For the movement science major, Chair David Lang and Carol Pearson.
Do I go first?
Drew Soley.
Cynthia Lucas.
Allison Wesolowski.
Stephanie Reynolds.
Lindsay Nowlin.
Jacqueline Hunt, cum laude.
Christopher John Nuzzo.
Brittany Lavoy.
Elizabeth Carboni.
Kimberly Giro, magna cum laude.
Nathan Dorr.
Christopher Peck.
Emily Chagnon, cum laude.
David J. Bergeron Jr.
Jacqueline Clark, cum laude.
Richard Gordon Durham Campbell.
Amanda Dobson, magna cum laude.
Adam Wright.
Amanda Hawk.
Elizabeth Morin.
Adam
cum
Tyson.
laude.
Adam Tyson.
Catherine Piquette.
Scott Lubarski.
James Kamarach, cum laude.
Andrea Lizer, magna cum laude.
Rosemary Dowling.
Ryan Crossman,
Ryan
magna cum
Broderick.
laude. Tabitha Weaver.
Representing the regional planning majors would be its newest faculty member, Mary Joan Bull.
Kelvin Molina. Ashley Robertson. Carolyn Cronin. Nathan Cristofori, magna cum laude. Ryan O'Connell, cum laude. Scott Parasini, cum laude. Joshua Rickman. Andrew Farrell. Peter Matchek.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Arthur Jackson, Vice President for Student Affairs, and the good news is we're almost done. The class officers and other special degree recipients will now receive their degrees. Diploma covers will be distributed by the advisors to the class of 2007, Mr. Robert Mayu from Media Services and Mr. Andrew Johnson of the Campus Center. Will the degree recipients please enter the platform on my right? Go ahead.
Excuse me, please, folks. We have some lost parents. Would the parents of Christian Moldonaro please come to the tent just behind me? Thank you.
Representing graduate students in the Division of Graduate and Continuing Education is Amanda Moquin, Masters of Education. They're coming. Representing undergraduate students in the Division of Graduate and Continuing Education is Joanne Hennessy, summa cum laude, BA of Psychology and English. The President's Award winner is Christina Marie Gonzalez, summa cum laude, BSE Elementary Education. Class Publicity Coordinator, Kelly M. Forsyth, BA Mass Communication, summa cum laude. Class Historian, Caitlin E. Campbell, BA Mass Communications. Representative to the Student Government Association, Lisa M. Roger, Elementary Education and Liberal Studies, magna cum laude. Representative to the Student Government Association, Jennifer Davis, BS, Movement Science. Representative to the Student Government Association, John L. Lucas, BS, Business Management. Representative to the Student Government Association, Tiffany A. Pugliafico, Mass Communication, magna cum laude. Class Secretary, Catherine M.M. Quist, B.A. Movement Science, cum laude. Class Treasurer, Elisa L. McCann, B.A. Theater Arts, magna cum laude. Representative to the Alumni Association, Margaret Rabs, B.S. Business Management. Class Vice President and President of the Student Government Association, Michael Joseph Mazeka, Criminal Justice and Political Science, summa cum laude. I've only known him for 4 years. President of the class of 2007, Stephen J. Marr, Political Science.
Congratulations, class of 2007. Each year, the students nominate and elect those faculty members they wish to recognize at commencement for their outstanding contribution to their education. This year, we recognize the following faculty. Will they please rise and we'll give them a round of applause at the end. Professor John Paulman, Department of Communications. Professor Jack Speiler, Department of Psychology. Professor David Smales, Department of Political Science. Professor Jane Nagel, Department of Education. And Professor Julian Fleuron, Department of Mathematics. Thank you. The Alumni Director has asked me to announce that there is a gift for every graduate at the Alumni tent following this event. And now, would the audience please rise and join Jennifer Callio and the class of 2007 in singing the Westfield Alma Mater, and remain standing for the rest of the program.
Would the audience remain in their seats until the recessional of graduates is complete? Please keep the center aisle open. A reception in the dining commons will immediately follow the conclusion of these ceremonies. The 168th commencement exercises of Westfield State College are now completed.